So the Raiders announced today that they would be releasing Damon Arnette, the cornerback and second-year player. I'm not really upset about it because Damon Arnette is a terrible player, but what I am upset about is the off-field problems that Raiders players have been having. These young players, Henry Ruggs and, obviously now Damon Arnette, both were 2020 first-round picks. So now the Raiders have gotten rid of both of their 2020 first-round picks, and just like that. And clearly, they drafted guys that weren't ready for the NFL, were immature. And for those of you that don't know, I'll get into what Damon Arnette did. Basically, what Damon Arnette did was he threatened a person online with a gun. He basically threatened someone with he took a video of himself with a gun, and he was just saying a lot of bad things. The video's out there if you want to go watch it, but he's facing legal trouble. I mean, this is a pretty serious thing. And also, just another thing he did was he crashed 4 rental cars in 1 month. I mean, that's ridiculous. How do you do that? That's 1 rental car a week that you're crashing. And there's a lawsuit, there's a lot of stuff happening. It's a pretty big deal. So, obviously this is an issue. I'm not mad the fact that they're releasing him because, quite frankly, Damon Arnette was pretty terrible. I never saw the hype around him. He didn't play a single game this year, I don't think, and he was pretty bad last year. So the Raiders kind of just said, we don't tolerate this type of behavior, and he wasn't very important to the team, so that's why they got rid of him. But I think also, the problem is the Raiders, have all these issues now. It's like, first it's John Gruden with, his situation, then it's Henry Ruggs doing very bad things, and now it's Damon Arnette doing bad things too. And it's just, why do they draft these guys? I mean, I guess hindsight is 2020, but like, They draft these guys that are so immature and don't have common sense and aren't ready for the NFL. And that's how it is with Arnette and Ruggs. And, more recently Arnette because of the stuff he did. Clearly, not a very smart guy to put in a video of himself, holding up a gun to a camera. That's just not something very smart to do in general or good as someone who's a public figure. And he also had a hit and run crash that injured a Las Vegas woman last year. So basically, a lot of trouble with these guys. They a lot, with cars. That's the big issue. I don't know why, but anyways, he didn't really take responsibility for his actions. That's what happened. He's had multiple lawsuits earlier this year too. And it's crazy that the Ruggs thing and now this are just happening kind of at the same time, which is they're both kind of similar, but obviously Ruggs' situation was a lot more fatal. But Damon Arnette is obviously a bad guy. I mean, he's not a good player, so I'm not going to defend him at all. He's just a terrible player. He was part of that terrible defense last year. He's a cornerback. Not important to the team, but the fact that he's doing dumb stuff like this, it doesn't help his case. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Raiders release cornerback and second-year player, Damon Arnette. Not a good player. Not a good person. So anyways, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Raiders.